Hey YouTube, this is Alexander, and today I'm going to be giving you another This Game is Fun video, or TGIF for short. Today I'll be featuring the game Pivot from developer NVS. So if you guys remember, I've already done a game from him named Bing Bong, but here is a second game from him named Pivot. Now this is a minimal arcade game, just like the last one, that's 100% free with no ads. It's got Google Play Games integration, simple one-touch controls, and a really cool soundtrack, plus it sports immersive mode, which is definitely a win. So let's go ahead and check it out. So here, if we go on and navigate into the Pivot app or game, we go ahead and check out the main interface. Looks a lot like Bing Bong, and that's something I really like, how it's sort of uniform across the different games that he's created. But if we tap the first icon, much like Bing Bong, we've got the leaderboards to compare with other players in our social networks, or Google Plus namely, or just with the world. We also have a tab for achievements, which will allow us to manage and take a look at the achievements that we have already got and the ones that we have yet to get to level up our person in the Google Play Games application, if you guys are into that. And then last but not least, we have the options to connect to Google Play Games or toggle that on and off, adjust the sound, donate, rate the game. We can follow the developer on Twitter, and we can see more of the developer's works on Google Play if we'd like to. So jumping into gameplay, we can go ahead and take a look at how it's actually played, and it's very easy. Like I said, it's just one-touch controls, and you basically just tap and it's going to go ahead and change the direction. It's going to pivot it in a different direction, so we can go ahead and collect those white circles while avoiding the edges and the little blocks that swing in from the left and the right. And that's pretty much all you have here. It's a very nice, simple game, and like I said, it's got a pretty cool soundtrack, which will progress as you get further in the game and get a higher score. So again, like Bing Bong and other games I featured, it's sort of incentive to do well. That way you can hear more of the song, because once you die, the song immediately stops and just goes back to the sort of lobby music. But I really like that little addition. Another thing that I really like about this game and just the developer NVS in general is that his games are pretty much uniform across the board. So if you guys remember from Bing Bong, the UI looked very similar, and here on Pivot, it's no different. It looks just like Bing Bong, and I really like that, although he has changed the concept a bit so that the game's a bit different, of course. But it's really awesome to play a game from a developer and enjoy that, and then go ahead and check out another game, and it's very, very similar to the first one, at least the way that it's structured. I really enjoyed that. The sound effects are also pretty neat. There's a nice little pop, which I believe the developer actually made with his mouth, which is pretty cool, whenever you die, or I believe you collect one of those little white circles there. So that's kind of cool. It's a nice sort of organic touch, I would say. And of course, just like Bing Bong, after each round you play, you can go ahead and tweet out your highest score to your Twitter followers if you guys are into that. So overall, Pivot is a really enjoyable game with a neat soundtrack and catchy sound effects. I really like it. Of course, it is free, which is definitely a plus with no ads, but I would recommend donating to the developer just for his works. I mean, this is really cool that he's went ahead and released another game that is very similar to the first one, yet has a different style to it. I like that. The soundtrack is also available elsewhere if you guys are interested in that, and specifically if you go to the game's Google Play description and scroll down a bit, you'll see the song title, and you can go ahead and find that for yourself. But yeah, that was Pivot. I really enjoyed this game. Super fun. Another game that you don't really have to worry about levels or leveling up your character or anything like that. You just start it and you are good to go. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe down there for more, and definitely go ahead and check out Pivot. I'll leave a link down below in the description, but that's pretty much it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.